What's up, folks? It is VannKraken. It is a Friday night World of Warships Legends stream, and we are at home streaming, not on the road to another soccer tournament or drinking in a hotel lobby with a bunch of soccer moms and dads eating really bad quality pizza. So, something different this week, and a nice change of pace. It's really fun to be back on a Friday night. Hasn't been very consistent on Friday and Saturday, but happy to finish out our shakedown trials this week. That's what we're staring at. I've got like 3 ships to kill. Should be pretty dang easy. We're going to follow along with our theme of doing some British and French line grinds on tiers 5 to 7 that we've been working on a lot. What? Cleve, bro? Georgia is coming? Is that serious? Is that why I think Cody had said you're going to be very excited? Wow, that would be a pretty awesome campaign ship. You seem to know it all, though, when it comes to the heads-ups on the campaign, since you called Suzuya like a month ahead of time. 6 weeks ahead of time, at least. Maybe more than that. Wow, that is pretty freaking epic. That doesn't make me sad for another battleship. Anyway, hey, little interlude. I am VannKraken, 4-year World of Warships Legends player, World of Warships PC player, 2-year World of Warships Legends player. That's just some pretty amazing news. Hey, Chiefs, and USN Battleship line split. Did not read that yet. Just saw the Twitter feed, but did not go on the Discord or anything like that today. Or Cleve is on the Reddit, I know, all the time. Oh, North Carolina coming too. Okay, well that's pretty major. That's huge. North Carolina is a boat that's really been missing. I had mentioned in the Kong versus Godzilla event, the little video that I made for that they did North Carolina as the Kong ship on PC, and it might have been a good time to introduce North Carolina as a tier 7 and then just go with the Amagi as the Godzilla ship, since that's what they were using on PC anyway. But that's pretty epic news. So awesome. Hey, just to finish out my little spiel, I am VannKraken for all you new folks who might show up tonight or watch this on video on demand. This is a casual but competitive stream. We like to give out some tips and tricks, or I turn it over to our epic chatters who in many cases know more about the game than I do or are better players than I am, but I am dedicated to continuous improvement in this game and also dedicated to answering any questions or helping new players and new-ish players get better at this game and enjoy it more and be less salty than the typical veteran crew who's on World of Warships PC right now, complaining and bitching and moaning constantly. Hey, Moist, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, yeah, Cleve and Chiefs are just discussing that we're going to get a USN battleship line split with Tennessee, Nevada, North Carolina, and then Georgia coming the next update. So is it your thought that Georgia is coming as the campaign ship next update then, Cleve? Is that what your inkling was? And that probably portends why, again, Cody, you've been wiped out, was so excited, because I know his favorite ship, I think, in all of World of Warships is North Carolina. So that is pretty freaking epic news. It's a great boat, and I was honestly disappointed as a player who's played PC for quite a while that Iowa was the top tier ship. I'm not a huge Iowa fan. Colorado's not the most fun boat either. So if they do a mixed line on the other side, yeah, Nevada and Tennessee, I don't think we've seen those ships. I don't think we've seen those ships talked about on PC, have we? So that's one other thing that I talked about, was getting some unique maps on the Legends side, but how cool would it be to get like our own unique line of ships with Tennessee and Nevada included with North Carolina, and then maybe they could go and introduce those as premium ships on World of Warships PC. Reddit is scared of 457s. They think it's going to be a steel ship. Well, will it be steel or will it be... I don't think it could be a legendary, right? Because it's a tier 9 on PC. Very close to the same size guns as Yamato, correct? Like just a smidge smaller, tiny bit smaller. Georgia will be a premium tier 7. Okay. Where'd you guys see the news on this? Was there a live stream today too, potentially? That is really exciting news, you guys. Thanks for sharing that. I do stream this game, but I don't know every single detail going on all the time in it. I can say that, just to be honest with you. Too much going on in life right now to keep up with everything I have on my own plate, let alone everything that's going on in video game world. Oh, the cruiser stream was at the Prince Blip British light cruiser stream today. Gosh, it's the 11th already. When I looked at that Twitter post, that was like 2 or 3 days ago. Oh, that'd be cool. Check out. I wouldn't have been able to anyway today because I had way too much going on. But awesome. Well, Prince Blip is a cool dude too. I thought he sounded older when I heard him just on the streams in the background with Robin and Tikon. I'm surprised that he's pretty dang young and very versed in all the ship statistics. So would have been kind of like I was at his age, I guess, where I loved memorizing all those facts and figures to remember for quite a while, and then at my age summarily forget. Just being honest. So, well, that's freaking awesome. Thanks for sharing, you guys. That is really cool news, and very glad to hear it. I'm gonna jump in a game while we're chatting. Just wondering, will the bot assassinate me if you put a link to a video? Let me hold on a second, Cleve. I think I do. Permit and then your name. Try that. Yes, I remembered. Moist, I'd be happy to do countdowns, my friend. Happy to. I'm gonna click that link and check it out. Oh, there's a vid on it. Okay. All right, well, hold on a second. Let's do this. Let's pause the music. Let's pop this open and see if you guys can see this. I think we should play this puppy. Hopefully you guys can hear the sound on this. Yeah, definitely the campaign ship treatment. She's so freaking sleek, you guys. She's so mobile. You guys are gonna love it. Look at that, 33 knots. Plus, I think she has speed boost. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm just watching the video. Great AA, as with the other USN battleships. Yeah, speed boost. Speed boost. Only 6 guns, but when you hit even 4 out of 6 shells, it's a great salvo. Nevada, another dreadnought. Well, it's similar to Arizona in class, right? And Tennessee would be one class later. Oh, that's camo that we've not seen North Carolina in before. Dude, that's epic. Thanks, you guys. That's really freaking cool. Uh-oh, secret message. Who's decoded the Morse code message already? Wow, that must have been exciting. People in the chat must have just been going freaking nuts, right? That they dropped that. Tennessee and California are sister ships. Okay, that makes sense. I know probably Nevada was at Pearl Harbor, right? I'm not sure about Tennessee or California. Oh, the German carriers. Yeah, they talked about the German carriers coming by end of summer, right? And things have been so quiet on the CV front. There's been no furor. There's been no, crazy upsettedness with regard to that. Oh, my chat got messed up. So maybe they're getting more comfortable with the thought of introducing the German CVs. Hopefully they don't introduce rockets along with them. You just watch Blazing Saddles. You're a lot younger than me, Moist. I think you said for sure. That is it's not the most politically correct movie in this day and age, but it's freaking hilarious. Mel Brooks movies are great. So Young Frankenstein's another good one. I mean, Men in Tights, Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Blazing Saddles is a classic. I watched that when I was 12 first time, something like that. Okay, Cleve says they were both there when the surprise attack happened. Oh, that's really cool, you guys. That's awesome to look forward to. Is that going to get you playing again a little bit, Cleve? Start a new grind? I've been playing a lot of Cleve's favorite ship. The ship that I really liked from the beginning, but Cleve hated, the Ochakov. Yeah, Young Frankenstein is classic. You're playing Champagne. So how is Champagne? I think... Is Champagne, tell me, is it anything like playing Siegfried? Kind of. Like Siegfried with better guns. I think people think it's meh, Chief, because of the armor. But I think in the right hands, she can be really, really strong. Someone who understands positioning, someone who knows when to push in and flank. The guns are supposed to be amazing when they connect. Very good ballistics, good gun handling, relatively fast reload, turret traverse, all that good stuff. All right, we're going to start low and work up a little bit because I need to get this Devonshire finished out. Getting really close on a couple of these ships. We're close to Surrey. Screw it. I didn't have to use that many boosters in endurance trials, so I'm going to pump up the volume. Can you do a 5? Moist? Hey, Garrus. Football 2 weeks ago. Well, so let me back up. So 2 weeks ago, we played in our state tournament and we lost in the semifinals against the team that we should have played in the finals. So that was a real bummer. Got down 0-3, scored 2 goals in 8 minutes and could not tie it. Came very close and then wound up losing. So that was a big letdown. We went to Portland for some league games in our elite league and we won 1, lost 1. So that was pretty good. And then we've got one more league game on Sunday. My daughter got invited to play in that again, so she's been invited to play in every league game in the Elite League, which is a big deal since she was someone who only got like every other game kind of over the last couple years. So she's kind of made a break into getting into the more regular group of kids. So very excited. Thank you for asking. Really appreciate it. And then the Euros started today. Saw that Italy beat Turkey. I didn't see if there was a late game. So Cleve's just saying he took down an Iowa and a Jean Bart in Champagne. Again, doesn't surprise me because Cleve knows his stuff, to put it mildly. But again, from everything the PC side folks said, some of the prominent streamers, that they only sold Champagne for a very short time because in the right hand, she was too overpowered. Hey, Archer. I can't believe she's a crappy ship, but I think in a normal player's hands or a beginning player's hand, she's going to be a real struggle. A real struggle. Or just put in some time, put in some games. Well, it can Champagne can bomb and kill ships in their spawn on PC from what I've seen. Just outright nuke carriers and stuff from its own spawn to the enemy spawn, a minute and a half into the battle. All right, I'm going to go and just count in on tier 5, Moist, otherwise known as Davin Briggs. I'm going to do it on the YouTube side, okay? So let me get this counted and then we can continue chatting. So 3, 2, 1, and go. And then Archer, before you dropped in, maybe before Garrus dropped in, we were just talking about and played a video on the coming release of Georgia as our next campaign ship. I know you can go, oh, another battleship, but Georgia's freaking insane. I have it on PC. Cleve has it on PC. I've only played a handful of games in it because I started playing a lot of Legends right after I bought it for Cole, before it was leaving the shop. Hey, Dark. Dark knows all this stuff because he's a super tester, and he's been hiding that Georgia and this American battleship line split was coming, which is very, very cruel for him to hide that from us. But anyway, that's pretty amazing. So if you guys didn't hear that, there is a video. It's back up in the chat. There's a link back up in the chat a little ways on the Twitch side. If you want to watch the video. I can imagine, Dark. It's hard not to talk about that for sure. Holy crap. Especially for Cody, for Wiped Out, because I know how much he loves North Carolina. And he was hinting, you're really going to like the update. And it's been 4 months ago now. Pretty sure when I did 2 times ago a little PC stream in place of, on and off night for my Legend stream. I did a North Carolina game and had a bang up game while Cody was just in Discord chat. And we were talking about then how cool it would be to have North Carolina, and that it would probably be coming not too long in the future. So that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Oh, don't want to get spanked by this Queen Elizabeth too hard. Okay, we evaded. Yeah, and then Cleve was saying Morse code at the end of the message might be about the German carrier, so I'm sure Dark Architect Carrier Master has been playing the German carriers and holding out on us too. But we knew those were being talked about. Moist got grease. I got shards. I didn't even check. We're top tier. A nice break. I think the last couple nights I got a crap load of... Shoot, we better motor. I don't want to slow down here and be showing broadside to these two guys. Probably not the best idea. Send some torpedoes. I'd be hard pressed to think that Furataka is dumb enough to come around the corner, but stranger things have happened. Nevada isn't Oklahoma. Okay, I have Oklahoma on PC. I ground that out when the line split happened on PC and got that for free. But you guys have probably seen me play it on my Europe account. Maybe. Slower than molasses in January. I mean, it is slow. And it's a 40-second reload, but the guns are pretty awesome. You get 10 guns on a relatively low tier ship. Come on, let me get a kill. No fire. He's dead now, watch. Yeah. I only need a few ship kills. What are these guys doing? All sail and broadside. I should be firing AP at the Furataka, but I was kind of wondering which of these guys I was going to be shooting at. The Furataka or the Queen Elizabeth. Can't wait for Colorado to get power crapped by North Carolina. Well, good God, who would want to play Colorado if you can play North Carolina, right? Honestly, North Carolina is probably my favorite U.S. ship of the line and of all the U.S. battleships on PC. Preferentially, I would play her over Iowa or even Montana. I just haven't put a ton of time in it. Tier 10. Montana's not a bad boat, don't get me wrong. Come on, get him. Sweet. And Ohio's supposed to be insane. Well, Cleve, I think you have Ohio, right? So, I'm just getting lucky. I'm sailing around. No one's shooting at me yet. But North Carolina, my favorite line U.S. battleship. For certain. I've had some really good games in her. She's maneuverable, more maneuverable in my mind than, say, Alabama or Massachusetts even. She's got high gun arcs. I believe they're higher gun arcs. So the cool thing is with her AP, oh, shiest, there's a battleship on the other side. You can get plunging fire down through the decks of the German battleships and citadel them on a more regular basis, which is pretty damn cool. And I just like, I don't play any ship static. I don't like just going in a bow tanking type of strategy. So North Carolina really fits my personality of liking to be mobile and on the move. Don't do it, Texas. I'm like one shot away from killing a bunch of these guys. Hey, Bussy. We're doing good here. We're just talking about the U.S. battleship line split. Holy crap. Big news. It's big news for anybody that likes battleships, period. I won't just say, you know, if you're American, because I just think the American battleships across tiers are kind of some of the most consistent options. And when you throw a ship like North Carolina into the mix and... damn you! And Georgia into the mix, those are two ships that I know a ton of people are really, really gonna like. The lower tier dreadnoughts, it's whether you like, you know, if Nevada and Tennessee are kind of dreadnought-ish. I know some people like that slow play style, others don't. But holy crap, Georgia is just a totally different beast. Great secondaries, fast, with a speed boost, and then again, only 6 guns, but they're basically 18-inch guns. And I think her 6 guns have 3/4 the alpha strike potential of what the full alpha strike potential of a Yamato salvo is if you had max damage. So she is a puncher. Yeah, Dark said Georgia speed boost. Got his second Twitch payout, so he's going to take us all to dinner. To virtual dinner. Thank you, Dark. Is Spyron gonna... Let's bet he might pursue us. I'm gonna bet that he's gonna bow in when he sees us. It's a bet. It's not a certainty. He's gonna slow down. If he slows, let's see if we can get some torps off from the other side. Then he'll probably speed up again and kind of go right between the two, but... Dark says yes! We'd all have to be in the same physical area, unless you just want to send us all DoorDash or something, and we could all eat it on camera together. Yep, I'll bet he's gonna speed up and miss the second salvo. Bugger. Well, we predicted that. No one said I was fantastic at torpedoing. Davin Moist got Grease in his Mutsu B. I think I'd like the Mutsu alright. It's torpedoes, right? Is that a Nagato? Like a A-hole Nagato with torpedoes? Okay, we've got two caps to 1. Points lead already. If I just keep leading this Byron out to sea and he's not threatening, like capping anything, then I'm kind of doing a little bit of a favor to my team. So we're just going to keep kiting him, keep turning away at an angle whenever he shoots. Trying to. It's a sluggish turn. A little bit of a sluggish rudder in these boats. Oh, he's way short of me. Might be a newish player with how those shots dumped. Okay, let's not hit the island. So yeah, that's big and exciting news. Holy moly. I was thinking something like the Italian battleships would come before a US battleship line split. I don't know about you guys. Or they'd just kind of stick with more carriers, since they had already announced that the German carriers are something they hope to accomplish before the end of summer. Alright, let's just keep roasting this dude. We're going to be at our maximum distance here, though, really shortly. Yeah, he's really struggling with his aim. Not that I'm totally complaining. Okay, let's just go around the island. We're just going to bow into him. He doesn't have the world's greatest armor-piercing rounds. We have close to full health, and we have a couple of heals left. If I don't get dev struck. And we need a kill. We need a couple kills. I'm still here, dude. Turn to me. No one else should get this kill. I worked hard. And they're firing on him. It's been a game of poaching. You poachers! God bless it. Hey, 92,000 damage. Good donation by the Byron. We had a lot of ships sail broadside to us in the first part of the game, though. I'm actually on a team that's not doing that this time. That's new and different. Last couple nights, you guys noticed, sucked for me. Last stream was really painful. Though I did win the first game, I think it took me like 6 more games to win another game after that. Go on Discord, sent a picture of the new BB coming to PC. Okay, see if I can pull that up. PC news or general? Where'd you do it? I don't even know which picture you're talking about. You're always changing your name in your picture. Kearsarge. Kearsarge? Kearsarge? I'll put you guys on monitor too. Cleve can explain a tier 9. What is that? Bridge configuration. That is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go back to chat. So do you have a lowdown on that guy? Oh, it's a hangar. Okay. That's a hangar. Okay. Now I get it. I know they have a Japanese hybrid out, right? So. So, I'm not 100% sure how those work yet. So it's a hybrid between a battleship and a carrier, right? And then you get a full squadron type of thing to attack people with. Archer had a decent game in Shimmy just now. Nothing to write home about, but it was alright. Have you been playing much Archer? We've been on Mac duty. Montana with 4 triple 406 guns. Okay, so it's 1 turret less. Wait. Yeah. Montana is a... Oh no, you're saying 4x3. So it's the same amount of guns as Montana, but just smaller, I'm guessing. Are the 406s, would they be smaller? Would that be an earlier version? I honestly don't remember. I'm guessing they'd have to do that to balance it, right? Oh, ship's over here.
That's how it's done. That's how it's done.
So it seemed like people were kind of, well, some of the people were complaining on Discord, I think, or Reddit about the hybrids. There being so many in game right now. Because I think they just released one of the Japanese ones as a premium. Oh, same mount. Okay, bad reload. That would make sense. They could tweak the soft stats and lengthen the reload. 36 seconds. Okay, that's what, at least 6 seconds longer probably. We gotta win. 14 fires. Holy crap. RNG smiled on us. Like 3 shots away. 3 shots, if those 3 shots had happened like a half second sooner, and getting 3 additional kills in that game. Hey, Free Time, thank you so much for the follow. Very, very much appreciated. Tonight, if you didn't catch it when we logged on, well, we've been talking a lot about the new US Battleship line split on Legends, which is super excited about, which looks like a line construction which is not exactly like either line on PC, with some new ships that we have not seen on PC potentially, which is super cool. That's how tanks was in the very beginning on console. We had some tanks and some maps that they didn't have on PC, which was really cool because you get called console peasants all the time before I started playing both. At least we had something over PC at that time. So but anyway, talking about that, and tonight I'm just trying to finish up my endurance, and already finished endurance, just trying to finish out Shakedown. So 2 ships away from finishing out Shakedown trials for the week, pretty much on course to finish up the campaign next week, as long as nothing bad happens. Asparagus smells bad coming out, and this is the highbrow chat that we have here in the VannKraken stream. Thank you, Archer. That is true. That is totally true and factual. Clee says going to see if Reddit is having a Reddit moment over the new ships coming to PC. Gareth says LOL on the YouTube side. It's not kill stealing, it's kill securing. Exactly. And you know what? I honestly don't care. I joke about it. There are games where that's going to happen for you. Like I was just watching, Dark just did a really good video on a ship that Cleve really thought was going to be crappy, Ochakov, and I really said was going to be awesome. And I think Dark Architect did his share of kill stealing in that game and admitted it. It just happens. It's just all timing. It's just all timing. And if it's a close game where if you don't take a salvo because a teammate shoots that enemy ship before you can kill it, it's all good. I mean, you want your team to eliminate the enemy ships as quick as possible. That's the whole goal. So, hey, being top tier doesn't suck. Oh, we actually had a... What? Okay. Okay, you're not seeing the division tags here. I'm saying there's no division symbols, and we have a failed division ship. So we actually carried that with a failed division, too. So... failed division just being when you division at 2 different tiers and drag a low tier ship up into a game that's higher tier than it would ever be in. So we carried an Orion on our back. 6,600 experience points, which puts us damn close to Surrey, only 9,000 experience points away from Surrey. Mr. Moist, let's do... just going to do a couple countdowns. How about tier 6? King George is getting up there too. Oh, we got a ways to go to Vanguard. What about Fiji? Oh, we have all the upgrades on Fiji now too. I would do Fiji if you want to do a 6. That works for you. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you pick 5 or 6, because I need to do a game in Normandy as well. So you pick 5 or 6, Moist. Dark got 178,000 in Wichita today. Of course you did, because you're a better player than I am. Nice score. I don't play Wichita enough. I'm generally a cruiser main, but I've been playing a lot of battleships lately compared to what I used to play. A smidge of destroyers off stream, not so much destroyers on stream, because I just chat and die. Cleve says they're adding an Oregon City class heavy cruiser. I want to say I read about that somewhere a while back. Okay, Moist wants to do tier 6, so I'll do a tier 5 after this. I'm gonna do Fiji. So tell me when you're ready. We'll do the count in on the YouTube side. I'm pretty close to Lyon. That's why I want to do that Normandy game next. Is the other boat that I've made good progress on. And I like the French line. Lyon is probably one of my favorite French battleships on PC, actually. Yeah, look at that, dude. I'm one good game away from Lyon. But we can do that next. Okay, I'm ready at tier 6. We'll do count in on the YouTube side. And if like free time you just joined, haven't been checking us out before tonight, we run chat on screen because we actually simultaneously broadcast to YouTube and to Twitch, so you can see the folks on the other side, essentially, so you can participate in cross-platform chat by following the screen-based chat. And obviously, you won't be able to see that in your chat widget in Twitch or in YouTube. You can't see both. Okay. All right, he's ready, so let's count this in for tier 6. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Yep, kill securing. Only took WG one update after letting everyone see Issei gameplay to start testing super hybrids. Yeah, so the Issei is what? I want to say, is that the tier 6 Japanese hybrid battleship carrier? I just saw people going, oh, all we needed was more planes. They're all over the place. Well, of course, when a new ship like that comes out in a brand new class, there's going to be a ton of people playing it right off the bat. Okay. Yeah, Issei's tier 6. And then there's Cone. Is it Tone? Tone? I don't know how to pronounce Tone, even though I know it's a famous ship. That is a hybrid too, isn't it? So that'd be like a tier 8, I think people are saying. And that's been one that's been rumored for a while. Super Carolina with planes. Yeah. So is that actually a real ship then, Cleve? The US version? I'm guessing they dug up those plans from somewhere. Well, what do you think about the Dutch cruisers that you can call in the airstrikes? That's an even funkier meta that I don't know is needed in standard battles. But if you guys heard that, there's a Dutch cruiser line that you can call in like I don't know how many artillery shells or rockets it is, but it's like 100 or something. Okay, it was made in the 1930s, really. Hey, 5 Jumps. We're doing well here. We're talking about the new US battleship line split that's coming. The hybrid battleship CVs on PC that have been launched in this last PC update. World of Warplanes. Warship planes. Well, the new control scheme is definitely a lot more similar to World of Warplanes, the way the carriers work now, than when they did originally, when they were top-down, like RTS style. I actually played World of Warplanes for a while on PC when they launched the new version of it, the revised version of it that caused a lot of furor. And if you guys know, World of Warplanes has never been super popular. It had a small but very dedicated group, and if anyone new went out there and played, woo, we got hits on the moss from 13 kilometers. Nice shot. Supposedly these like aces out there who knew the game really well and the way the game played would just butcher the new players. So they came up with a new style of play, a big update, and that's when I started playing. Can't remember exactly how long ago that was. Had to be over a year ago though. That's what I'm guessing. Just kind of hoping that Zara was gonna bow into us, but they wound up turning away, so we missed that shot. Okay, I'm now realizing we're low tier, so let's hang here. So you'll notice Fiji does not have the gun angles to get up and down over islands the way US cruisers do. So with a US cruiser, I'd probably be getting... Oh, we can get some fire on the Synop. It just depends on where he is in relation to those mountains. I think if we focus the Synop when he comes around the corner. So Moist got hot spot this round. We seem to have better luck when we count in on the Twitch side for one reason or another, but Russian battleships, not a lot of superstructure to hit when you're in the Fiji. Getting a few hits. Trying to focus and punish him for coming around the corner. Goodness, okay. But we can help contain this Zara. Maybe make him think twice. Thinks everyone's distracted by what's going on with the battleship. Oh crap. I don't want to use my smoke yet. Shielded decently well here. If more than half our ship is not sticking out, we won't get spotted. Kind of the high point of the ship at the midpoint is where your detection lies. Well, I'm not sure why the Zara isn't getting some cover. Okay, if you want to do that, I'll just use smoke. I'll just use smoke. Why not? He's going to torpedo this area, so I'm not going to be able to stay backed up for too awful long. Pretty much guaranteed he's going to torp. But we can counter that by running our hydroacoustic. Ah! So going to kill him on the next shot. I'm expecting torpedoes right here. Sorry guys, I'm kind of... Yeah, here comes the torpedoes. We haven't used ours yet, so let's hold them in reserve. In case we need a close quarters defense against the Synop. 47 seconds left on our smoke. He's gonna have a hard time surviving much longer than that. No! No, get over! This is hilarious. I'm so close. It's blind shot. Blind shot the corner. He's dead. Shoot. Cleve catching up says, WG really loves them planes. Oh goodness. Now we have an Iowa. Really?
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Oh no! Back up, Fiji! Oh god, we're gonna be... This ship, for as fast as it accelerates forward, it just doesn't back up all that quickly. Oh, but we've got 10-kilometer concealment, thank god. Okay, we can stick right here. We'll play kind of hokey pokey with the island here. Ooh, he just took a big salvo. Gonna aim all superstructure here on the Iowa. Anything we shoot at the belt is just gonna bounce. Yeah, as long as more than half my ship is not sticking out, he won't spot me. Unless he were to put up a plane. Let's actually book. We're gonna book to the opposite side of where his guns are pointed and kite. Or angle away. While he's working on this destroyer. Oh my, he's dead. Dude, this is hilarious. That's at 6 ships in less than 2 games that I'm 1 salvo away from killing, and I'm just about to pull the trigger and they die. It's okay, we'll take good teams and good experience point games. Cleve is waiting for the Soviet carriers. The Admiral Kuznetsov, is that the real life one? It's going to guess a tier 8 Soviet carrier could be Project Kostromnitinov or Project 72, but knowing WG, they're probably going to make that tier a flying aircraft carrier, like the picture that you once posted on the Discord. Yes, it's a hovercraft and has rotors so it can take off like the Avengers carrier.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
We have Disney Plus, and my older daughter has gotten into Marvel, and I just have watched like patchwork Marvel. So she's watching Marvel all the time, and I'm watching these Marvel movies out of sequence, which drive me crazy. Okay, Mr. Wichita, I don't care if you shoot me. I gotta go for kills here. I need kills. Spot him up. Shoot at me. I'm gonna bow into him. I have to shoot him up on the superstructure because VGAP is not going to penetrate the bow of Wichita. He's dead. This is too freaking funny. All I have to do is look in a ship's general direction and they explode. Alright, we're doing alright. We're low tier. We got a decent damage game rolling here. The Fiji's gun ballistics are pretty nice. They're kind of a combination of an American and Soviet cruiser. They're not too high. You can shoot over a decent amount of stuff. Just breaking a bunch of shells. We don't need to personally spot these ships because we see they're both spotted. So this can be a really good opportunity to cruise up a little closer and use smoke. Because when he comes on, the Nelson is going to be spotting him, but the Nelson could die soon. But let's hope that he doesn't. Let's go ahead and smoke up here.
Smoke generator started.
And just get fire on the Iowa. As long as the Nelson's alive, we're going to have some spotting. The Nelson dies, we'll have a little bit of a problem spotting, potentially. I like to move a little bit in the smoke, so I'm not just sitting stock still and easy to Blind fire. Come on. Just circuit front to back, then back to front, or vice versa. Some decent pens. We'll save torpedoes for if he bows into us. Uh-oh. 53 seconds. Okay. Come on! Yes! We got one! Oh, and it ended. Okay. We got a kill. So we did like 30,000 damage on that Iowa, which shooting a higher tier ship gets us a pretty good XP gain. We killed him. So even though we're not, you know, doing heavy lifting, we wind up in 4th place on our team, XP wise, which is pretty bad. Or not too bad, I mean. I don't know my dad. Lulz was looking at that guy. Good game by our Nelson. Nobu, name of a very famous Japanese chef. I've ever been to a Nobu restaurant. Quite good, quite expensive. One more ship to kill. Catch up here. Clebro, Wichita can overmatch. Yeah, Wichita could have overmatched me, I know. I just want to try to kill him. 5 jumps too late. Says, I may or may not have taken a gamble today by blitzing the German DD line to tier 5 with global XP. Well, hey, that's all right if you did that. I mean, it's everyone's personal choice. I just tend to save my global XP for the premium, you know, the free premium ships. That's just my thing. But it doesn't mean you can't do it exactly how you want to do it. In the old days on tanks, I used to spend some doubloons on kind of elite XP conversion to global XP. So I've definitely done it. And definitely done it in some cases where there's a ship that I don't like to play that I skip through. So you skip through to the tier 5. That's not, is that the Gade? Or the Moss? Know that line well enough. Let's look. Means you skipped over the fishing boat, right? Which I have played through the fishing boat on PC. The fishing boat being the T-22. Because it looks like a fishing trawler. Okay, so looks like you got to the Gade. Okay. I've had interesting hit and miss luck with the Gade personally as well too. I know the upper part of the German line is supposed to be fantastic. The lower part of the line is really fun. Like the V-25 is a blast, right? You're so hard to hit. You got those front mounted torpedoes as well as your side tubes, but I am not stellar at the T-22 or the Gade. I don't even know if I've made it all the way to Moss in line grind play on PC. I do have the G101 on this game, and I like the G101, though I haven't played it for quite a while. I haven't been that many torpedo hit in flood missions lately. I think people are getting ticked off about how many destroyers there were in a game. So they tried to slow that down by not doing torpedo and flooding missions. I don't know what your guys' opinion on that is. Okay, Moist, I'm gonna do tier 5. I gotta do this. Oh, and we gotta pump up the volume on our booster. We need to go. We're going triple. Our games have been fun and good so far, personally, and good teams, which help you get better results. So let's hope that holds. Okay. On the count of 3, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, it's a little late tonight. My wife and I watched the first episode of a show we haven't watched yet. It's Dark on Netflix, the German kind of time travel, funky, supposed to be really good show from what I've heard. in having very complex interwoven time jumping themes. So got like 3/4 of the way through that, and I realized, oh gosh, I'm supposed to start my stream at 10, but wasn't really where you could stop in the middle of it because there's so much character stuff going on. And then I was just about booted up in the stream, and my second monitor stopped working, so I had to reboot my computer. So hopefully it hangs together. Getting conspired against by the universe. Looks like trap. We got trap. What'd you get? Got ring. God, we're out here on our own. Of course, the carrier is sending planes to the strong side where we have all the ships. I don't have any AA. Normandy is one of the worst rated battleships in the game with regard to anti-aircraft capability. And it's tier 5 carriers. All right, well, this could be a short game. What cruiser do we have? We have a Legale Cienera. Yeah, and here they come. I knew this was going to happen. Cruiser, come over here. So I am going to try to cozy up to the cruiser just so our anti-aircraft ranges or bubbles overlap with one another. Oh. And I've got multiple ships to worry about here that I'm showing broadside to. Buddy only got a little bit lucky. Don't know why. I'm not complaining. I don't know why he's not attacking me, the carrier player. And he dropped on the cruiser again. Okay. We'll take it. So I'm definitely going to have to bail this side. And we're going to completely give up A, most likely. So we just need to kind of delay the enemy's push through A. Because if we don't, they're going to be cross-firing all the ships at B. Our teammates did not pay any attention to we were basically overloading and lemming training BC. Not necessarily the best strategy. Dude, you have all this ocean.
Nice work. We've been spotted.
Okay.
Stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Fire on the Byron and then bow in a little bit. Only problem is there's another battleship here somewhere that I'm now showing broadside to. Ugh, I was way behind the Byron. But I'm just bowing in at the Byron just for him to fire. Ooh. Oh. Okay. We need to make this shot count. A little more lead this time. Bet he's trying to turn away. Just pausing just to see if he would angle back in towards me. Oh, we whapped him pretty good. Took half his health. Dude, you don't want to go over there alone and showing full broadside Emerald. You're going to get wasted by that Byron. Or just use your smoke. You guys all know the secret that Emerald is really flimsy, right? Good feeling about this shot. Come on! Come on! Get him! Yes! Yes! We're done for the week.
Sweet.
We finished our trials. We need 140,000 in this game. Damn, Johnston the Chad DD takes on entire center force by itself. Is he the Ocho? That's Johnston, not Johnson. I think our Emerald is trying to torp the Bayern. We're gonna have to switch guns,
Capture that area.
change direction. We don't want to go straight into this island. So we'd like to get a shot on the opposing Emerald.
All stations, concentrate fire on the
Possible. So this guy has smoke, but he's not using it. He's gonna die, possibly, and he's just not even using his smoke. Just kind of goofy. Let's get one shot on the Emerald and then one shot in the Normandy. I'm using my manual target selector just to switch off from one ship to another. Yep, and so goes the Emerald, who doesn't even use his smoke. I must admit, when I first started playing British cruisers, I had not played a lot of destroyers, so I had no clue how powerful smoke was. I mean, I read about on the forum boards how great it was, but I had no idea how to use it. And my biggest sin would be running out of my smoke in the British cruisers. It's like not slowing down. If you don't slow down before you trigger your smoke in a British cruiser, you can die pretty easily. Oh, there's smoke there, so maybe that's what happened to him. I actually slow down and throw rudder all the way in one direction, because when you're decelerating already, going full rudder in another direction, one direction or the other, will help you slow down a little bit faster. Okay, it's called focus fire on the Bayern. He's the lowest health. Got a low health Pensacola. They're probably trying to finish up north first, though. This Bayern doesn't know a whole lot about angling. Of course, as soon as I say that, he probably will. I think I got behind him a little bit. No, not too bad. Bussy says, off to the links. Hey, have a good time, man. Thank you for stopping in. I hope everything is going well. And maybe we'll catch up with, if you're streaming this weekend, or if you got your PC up and running. Catch you or Hitman this weekend, hopefully. Only one day of soccer games this weekend, so for us. But thank you for coming by. Always appreciated. Okay, let's get more aggressive on the Bayern now. Okay, carrier killed him. Okay, well, we'll come central instead and work on the Normandy and the Emerald. Okay, Normandy is still tracking full broadside to us, perpendicular to the middle. The Emerald might hide behind the island. Just checking the mini-map.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Yep. Can we hear ya? I don't want to hit the island, but I am going to turn just to get one full broadside on the Emerald. Then I'll slow down and throw a hard overturn. Just got a couple overpens. Dudes, look at that guy. Fat target. I think he's gonna get away with it. At least for now. I cannot get up and down over the island. Another good team, 3 in a row. It's almost making up for Wednesday night. Wednesday night massacre of all my teams. It's not pretty. We blinked out. I just slowed down just so we would have a final shot on the Normandy there. Now we can speed back up. Got one. 1 overpen. Not a lot. I've had some big damage games in this ship lately. This is not it, but we were able to survive on that far side where we only had 2 ships and then our suiciding Emerald. So not bad, especially given that the carrier was targeting that side as well. Bounces, bounces. French AP, not the strongest. Good against superstructures and broadside targets, but not the strongest. But you get a lot of guns. Okay, let's hook to northwest. Oh, we have the CV. CV is spotted. There he is. I knew the Emerald was coming. Torpedoes are likely coming. So we're gonna, excuse me guys, steer straight into a perpendicular course where he would have launched torpedoes. And we're gonna alter course a little bit, not just sail in one totally straight line. Turrets are a little slow to come around. Oh my. Ah! 2 battles end where we're teeing up shots. Cleave. And we got it! We got our last milestone of this week. Not too shabby. Finished 3rd again. And hey, I think we've got it. I think we have Leon. I've been doing almost just British line ships exclusively, and then I realized I have Normandy to work on, and I also have Charles Martel to upgrade modules on. So we threw these guys into the mix, and look at that. Made it to Lyon. I like Lyon quite a lot better than Normandy, personally. I think they're both good ships at their tier, but Lyon, other than catching on fire a lot, I mean, look at the superstructure. Looks like a whole party deck up there. So it is the French Fuso. In a lot of ways. Lots of guns, lots of superstructure. Guess before radar, you needed to be as high up as possible to spot stuff over the horizon, right? Because of the catch on fire issues, I think we'll go damage control, though I have run steering gears on this guy before because he's pretty agile. And I'd love to have a concealment module. They're not offering it still on a lot of the battleships. I don't really like spending a ton of money on this target acquisition system mod 1, so you'll see that I leave that blank a lot of the time. I think it's a waste of 2 million credits personally. All right, let's just really quickly, just in case we want to play the ship at some point, throw on a middle of the road booster, throw on a flag, throw on a camo. Always check now to see if I have a perma camo unlocked. I know I do for Edinburgh when it gets to that time. And just do this guy. We got a lot of those. And we need a commander. Oh crap. Don't get out of it, or you've got to do the carousel boogie all the way to the end. In 1 second, Cleve. There we are. So who was I running? Jajard, I believe. And we want to make this a favorite. And it disappeared. No, it just got up and moved port slots. Cleve says, imagine one of your biggest fleets being bullied by a bunch of escort carriers and destroyers and thinking you're engaging a major capital fleet. Yeah, that happened. Was that what, like Mariana's turkey shoot roughly time? We had a bunch of those Jeep carriers. In addition to some bigger ones. What the heck? Let's take Leon out. Let's take this boat out one game. You want to do another tier 6 moist if you're out of game? I will probably tater this game, but I like this ship. I've had some good results in this ship on PC before. No stock ship is as nearly as good as it will be once it's upgraded, though. So we won't get our expectations up too high. Okay, let's do another 6, and then I know you want to do a tier 7 on Wednesday, so maybe let's go to tier 7 after this. I'll run Charles Martel. See if we can get a win on that boat. That boat's been a struggle. For my favorite French cruiser of the upper tiers from my PC career, I have had a struggle getting it upgraded. It's been difficult, giving me some challenges. Okay, so we'll go on 3. We'll go 3, 2, 1, and go. Maiden voyage of the Leon. How is this gonna go? We'll see. I do have Colorado to work on. I think as soon as we get some of these British line grinds pretty close to being done, or at least all the tier 6, probably throw Colorado into the rotation. But now with hearing what's coming with the new USN battleship, someone's like, I'll just hold off. Again, not a big fan of Iowa, so why bother grinding Colorado? We can wait to grind to North Carolina instead. In my opinion, way more fun than Iowa, but to each their own. I know there's a lot of folks on the Legend side who just love Iowa. It's funny, Iowa was one of the first ships, and you could unlock everything during the alpha test. You had millions and millions of credits at your disposal, and gold and all that stuff, and I just did not even really bother playing Iowa at all. Played a lot of cruisers. All right, I got Northern Waters, moist. We have a full division, they have none. Will that help us? That is the question. I'm wary that it's not, because we already have a battleship. Why you... Yeah, you went right in front of me, dude. You went right in front of me. Being total goofball. So he's going to go to a completely different part of the map than where he spawned. So as in a couple games ago, where we almost gave basically a whole flank open to the other team, we're looking to repeat the same kind of thing with this team already. Unless he's part of the division and wants to be with his buddies. Nope. Nope. So we're basically just going to concede A with the way our Shiriatsu is going. And our 90-degree turning Amagi. What is our main battery range? 15. A little bit on the short side. Okay, we're just going to basically do a kiting turn Oh my gosh, the rudder shift is slow. Super slow. The 6, you listed all the ships. Yeah, I think I know who won that. I think they didn't win anything after Pearl Harbor or in a few battles around Guadalcanal. Oh, Fiji. So we're playing our scout role here. We've scouted out a very large opposing force coming through A. We had started pre-turning at least, so we're just going to try to kite away from these guys and hold them from immediately charging through this cap. Got to select the Fiji kind of manually here. Not him again. Oh, he's sitting behind the island. Now he's just hanging out behind an island. Well played, Amagi. Well played. So you probably notice a lot of Leones shooting HE at you because they have decent fire starting capability. It's not as good as the British battleships, but it's not bad. And you have a large number of guns generally, so pretty popular. We've lost 2 cruisers already. This team, could tell from the initial deployment, is not well organized. And then when you have someone doing to us what this guy was doing, guy who's just now going to hide behind an island, it portends a pretty bad start. Of course, in our stock ship. Put 3, 2, 1, go in the chat. I think I did that, Moist, unless you want me to do it on the Twitch side instead. Boy, it'd be harder for us to kite out of this situation because of the island. Let's see if that's the man, the myth himself. The youngster. It is. Super Tester Secret Keeper. Been talking about you, saying, now I know why you were saying there was something exciting coming, but you couldn't say what. You have to be pretty jacked up. You've been getting to play the boat that you love. In Super Test, I'm assuming. Let's see if we can deal this Fiji a blow. Oh, we're behind him. Dang it. How are you, brethren? Got to be pretty excited with that video that came out today. We were talking about it earlier. Oh, and coming to us from Amarillo, Texas. The move. Safe and successful, hopefully. Yeah, we've been talking about that, man. That is pretty awesome news. Pretty awesome news. I think that's going to generate a lot of interest. I think when Massachusetts came, it generated a ton of interest. And with Georgia and North Carolina coming, I mean, that's like a double whammy, right? Yeah, Georgia. I'm as excited for Georgia as I am for North Carolina. Sorry to say that, Cody, but they're both going to be awesome, I think. It's good news all around. Okay, it's 3 ships to 3. Oh, crap. We're going to bow into the Iowa. See if we can punish the Fiji this time. He thinks he's going to try to torp us. That's what I'm guessing. 9 kilometers. He has 8-kilometer torps. He slowed down. We're going to have to try to blind fire him. And I'm going to try to kite away from him if possible. Because here comes the torpedoes. That they will not reach me. Shouldn't reach me. So I'm more than 8 kilometers away. Come on. Let's just tease him. Hey, we got revenge.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
He shouldn't have had range on us. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be broadside to this Lenin or to this Iowa. But kind of boxed in here. Switch back to HE and rotate the turrets to the opposite side. At least in North Carolina is free. That is totally true. Well, good. I'm glad your move went well. Hope you didn't have to eat too much McDonald's on the way. One good thing about McDonald's on the road is it's easy to eat. I just get cheeseburgers and don't worry about eating fries. As the driver, it's something that I can eat pretty successfully without spilling it all over myself. Generally speaking. Okay, we're getting ganged up on. It's not fair. Where's the Amagi? Where's my trusty Amagi friend? Ay, Chihuahua. Turn, baby. The rudder is so slow. She's so stuck. Sorry, I'll catch up on chat in a minute here. We're trying to kite this Lenin like a beast. Bounces. Look at those bounces. It just keeps blowing up one of our turrets, but it takes so long to come back about. Oh, Lenin's taken out. Nice. Cody says, I married North Carolina on Azure Lane. You're just jealous. I don't even want to know what that's about. I know you two guys know what that's about. It's like painted body pillows and all that kind of stuff. I'm afraid. I don't want to ask. I'm not going there. It's a family stream. Oh, totally, dude. I was talking about it. I told the story of, like, it was almost 4 months ago to last Thursday. I did a surprise, like, last week, Thursday, PC stream, and the one before that, sorry, 2 months ago, prior to that, we had done that stream where you had jumped onto Discord and I was playing North Carolina and had a good game in it, and we were talking about when is it gonna come. So yeah, I totally told that whole story, and you were the first person that I mentioned. So I had said you had said you were excited about something coming, and that I would be too. And so, I mean, it could have been a number of things. I'm not going to get you in trouble by saying I could figure out what was coming based on your comments, because no one could. But yeah, I knew you'd be jacked up about that. That's awesome. Again, I had said earlier, I was kind of thinking maybe, just maybe, they would release... Oh, you dang buggers killed that. We're going to do a little comeback. Keep the streak alive, maybe. That maybe they would have introduced North Carolina for Kong versus Godzilla. Or Godzilla versus Kong, because North Carolina is the Kong ship on PC. But actually, this is better. Because if they did it that way, North Carolina would have been probably something like a premium or something. Okay, our destroyer's doing some late game work. We're finally at least getting some shots. I might score a dreadnought medal off this. We came back from some pretty low health. You would have been VannKraken if you had told me. Maybe I need to make a controversial clickbait YouTube video. Super Tester revealed North Carolina weeks ago with exciting and girlish laughter.
Is taking the lead.
And strange body pillows. See if we can hit him around this spire. No, everything hit the rock. Oh wait, no, we got one. Saw the patch notes and your head exploded. Oh, the super test patch notes, yeah. Well, they had to know that was going to be a really big announcement because, again, if you look at like traffic-wise, just even my videos don't draw a ton of eyeballs, but the Massachusetts update got a lot of traffic for me being very early in doing YouTube. Just because it had a short update on Massachusetts in the context of the greater update stuff. So I think this is going to be a lot of excitement. You know, Moist, that was not bad for a first game. She's totally drives like a drunken hippo right there because she's no hull upgrade. The hull will help the rudder shift a lot. And I don't have propulsion. But look, we finished middle of the pack. We were low tier. Kept our guns hot. The thing I like about the French battleships is the switching between the two ammunition types is very viable. So with 16 guns, you're going to get a fire on people when you're facing bow-in higher tier battleships or strong cruisers like a Baltimore or a Wichita. So that's beneficial. And then Cleve will say I should be shooting AP at the bow of a Wichita, but I don't know if a Leon can overmatch the bow of a Wichita. He probably knows that. So, but I like the versatility of the guns. Hey man, thanks for stopping in, Cody. Yeah, I've got a few more games left. I got on late. We'll go till 12:30, so it's 2 hours. But I'm sure you're tired. Yeah, no kidding. 18-hour driving day. I've done those in California. One time we lived in Thousand Oaks and we drove all the way to Redding, California and back almost to the Oregon border in one day to pick up a puppy. And that was 18 hours of driving. So you guys probably did that in one day? Is that about right? Trying to think of from where you were. That's probably doable in one day, right? Or close to it. Well, glad you got there safely. Hope unpacking is fun. And never is that fun, right? But at least you clean up and get rid of some stuff. That's the good thing about moving. So yeah, I'll catch you when you get back on and we'll chat some more about the big news. So thanks for minding your NDA and not telling us about it. Very much appreciated. Okay, only 37,000 more XP to the first upgrade. Let's just check these out really quick. So, again, the Leon gets a lot more maneuverable and becomes, a flankable battleship once you get the hull upgrade that reduces that rudder shift time by 6 seconds, and the engine upgrade helps a lot too. Is Dr. Pepper based in Amarillo, Texas? I've never been a Dr. Pepper fan, but my younger daughter is. You drove to Florida from California, Moist, in one shot? Did people just take turns? Or when I was younger, I could drive really long distances and just keep going. I don't do that as much now. Most of the trips we've been taking have been like 6.5 to 7 hours at most, which isn't too bad. Portland drives like 6.5 hours, so really not bad at all. Holy crap, we are rolling. Everything we're playing, we're making progress. So let's do another tier 6. Let's do King Jorge. King George. Probably shouldn't say King Jorge. That's probably very disrespectful. The mods on World of Warships Reddit locked the comments on latest devlog post. No, that is a Reddit moment. On the PC side, they did. Is that what you're saying, Cleve? It's so much salt there, I'm not surprised. Wow. I wonder what went down to trigger that. They probably deleted posts too. Okay, you want me to do 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'll try to do that. Moist. Hey, Nyan. Yeah, I don't open crates very often. It's only 112. I like to build it up, and then it's kind of fun opening them. I'm hoping I get a Gleaves. I have no Gleaves. I could open a few. The bummer is you guys probably be bored with it. I can, you can open all of them at once on PC, which is kind of cool when you have a lot. Let's do this game in King George. I'm gonna count in on the YouTube side because that's where Moist is. How are you, Nyan? How's it going? How's Gascon treating you? We always seem to cross paths in that when you're in that boat. Okay, I'm gonna do 3, 2, 1, go. Try to type go. Seems complicated on the YouTube chat. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nyan probably has champagne. I'm trying to remember if you said you already had it last time I talked to you. Yeah, I have a video on the PC side where I opened a buttload of crates too. I watched this guy named Wookiee Legend. Don't know if you've heard of him, but he's a PC streamer that's been around for a long time. And hey, Free Time, thanks for subscribing on YouTube. That's awesome. I'm hoping that's triggering from the YouTube side. So very much appreciated. My story is like I'm not taking affiliate status on Twitch so I can continue to multi-stream on the 2 platforms, and I'm building up a pretty good library of content on video format on YouTube, and then I like to archive these streams on YouTube too. So I only need like 900 more subs on YouTube and like 3,200 more watch hours, and you kind of get some more fun tools to play with on YouTube when that happens. So every little bit is really, really appreciated. Very, very much. We start at 0, so even though I think you're a subscriber 111 or so, I look back and it's actually good progress. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So Nyan says he has champagne if you want to have fun, and Gascon if you want to stream snipe. Haha. Okay, Moist, what happened? And we did a... Not seeing you. What map did you get? Oh, put G? Okay. We'll do that next time. Okay, we're in King George. King George has been playing a lot better for me since we got her completely upgraded. Her or him? You got Trident. Okay. See what we're looking at. We've been higher tier a lot more often tonight, which is obviously influencing our win rate as well. And we're high tier again. Last 2 times I played, I got low tier. I was low tier over and over and over with disorganized teams on top of that. So painful. Okay. I might have shot behind the Fuso. Fuso's pretty fast. As is Congo. These might get up and down in time. Oh, we got to sit. Okay, that's cool. You don't want to be showing a lot of broadside in your Japanese battleships at any tier. None of them have great side armor. But especially in the mid tiers where they're kind of battle cruiser-ish. All the way up to Amagi, really, they're battle cruisers. So they're faster. A little more nimble, but susceptible to Citadel hits. Oh, and while we're smart enough, we get hit by a Gneisenau. And took what looks like a Citadel hit to a Gneisenau. The world's worst accuracy. Ugh. Already lost a buddy, so they're pushing pretty hard at A, so I could try to go into A, but look at this now, I'd be bow in. If I bow in, I'd be broadside to this Gneisenau, so I don't want to do that. Even though he is moving ahead. I'm just not going to push a cap where it's a 4v1. So dude, why don't you come back to me? Yep, turn back. So what we want to do right now is keep them from pushing through A. We have the chance to, we've won C, we have a chance to win B. As long as I contain them from pushing through A rapidly, I'll be doing pretty much my job. And this guy's drawing all the fire. Okay, kite away. Good call. I just don't have much help on any of these 4 ships at A because the rest of my team is so far away. Dude, Nyan, we just got to keep pressuring them to do crossplay. And I know last time Cleve was on, he said it won't happen because of Sony. And I do agree, Sony's pretty much a pain in the butt when it comes to not wanting to do crossplay. Or help, anyway, right? We don't want to make it any easier. Okay. We've got a broadside Nuremberg. We have to take that shot. We have to. Gonna gamble that when I fire, he's gonna turn out a little bit. Whoa, where'd those come from? Whoa, we timed our turn fortuitously. And I really just started making that turn because I didn't want to be broadside to this whole group of ships. Dude, I'm not going to come all the way over there. You should have turned back to me a while ago. I mean, I'm sorry, but I can't turn back in now because I'll be destroyer bait. Okay, really bad shooting on my part on the Nuremberg. He's probably be all mad at me and send me a message that he went off on the far flank by himself. It's not my fault. Okay, there's the DD. Oh, it's the Yukikaze that got that initial opening dev strike kill. Which is just dandy. He's only 6 kilometers away. We have no support with regard to spotting. We'll be getting lit on fire here shortly. Damn it. Crap. And there's an Akatsuki as well. Awesome. Alright, we have to kite away from this smoke. At a bit of an angle. Because I'm expecting torpedoes to come in this direction. I really want to turn and smack that Nuremberg badly. But first priority has to be the DDs when they're spotted. Come on, Nuremberg. Yeah, you can do it. No, he's not going to turn. Measure up that aim. We can Citadel him down the spine. Decent hit. Sorry I'm not watching chat right now, you guys. We'll catch up after this kite fest. I mean, their whole team is over there, except for someone's capping C now, of course. Katsuki speeding up. Are we going to whap him? 3 hits.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
My God, this Nuremberg is just asking for it. Our team just melted, though. Team pushed right into the assault. Obviously in a way where they could be focus fired pretty easily. I'm gonna go ahead and run a repair party. Oh, we gotta go Gneisenau now. It's low health. Maybe he's gonna take a torp. I want to shoot the Nuremberg so bad. Oh God, there's the DD. Never mind. There's too many targets to shoot at. Crap. And it's a flint over here. All right, well, we're not in the best shape. Back guns, maybe. 1 hit. All right, we're gonna throw caution to the wind now. I need our team to just kind of hold the middle and not be really impatient. Just kind of box them in at A. Didn't happen, obviously. Come on, secondaries. Nuremberg's gonna try to torp me. I have to watch out for the Flint and his torpedoes. As long as they're running away a bit at an angle from the Nuremberg, we should be able to avoid his torpedoes. Man, I just aimed to the left.
Main turret critically damaged.
Not my best show of shooting on this Nuremberg.
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes destruction.
God, just overpens, man. We have a DD really close. I just want to kill the Nuremberg. Can I just kill the Nuremberg? I don't think it's gonna happen. Come on! It just didn't go! Well, that was fun. I was not up-tiered, but I was not partnered extremely well. But we've been so lucky tonight, team-wise. I can't complain at all. Dang. Yeah, so close. Just about to pull the trigger on the Nern. Cleve said, feel better if RNG gave you Florida out of your super container. I would love to have Florida. That's another ship that will be really cool when it comes to Legends. You have to download World of Warships PC again on your computer? Yeah, Diane, that was a suffering game. I mean, can't win them all, and we've been winning most. I think we won every game up until that point tonight. I think I've got about one more. Let's see here. Let's see where we're at. See what we've made. Yeah, we had won 4 straight. And those are all ships that we're grinding, so that's fantastic. So we'll take 4 and 1. Pray to Gascon. You won't alleviate my suffering unless you're on my team. That was really fun. We had the Ochakov Gascon game. In fact, I'm going to play an Ochakov game just because it's too fun. And Cleve loves it. Actually, Cleve told me what a terrible ship it was, and I really wanted to grind it out anyway in the campaign. Played a few games in this ship yesterday. I think I hit my mic off too. Yeah, my brain was tired. Sorry I missed that count in. Moist. Okay, let's see what we can do. We're not legendary tier. Oh, I just vegged, dude. Not your fault. My fault. Totally my fault. I just had to get up early today for work. So, kind of running on coffee fumes. It's not you, it's me. I want crossplay. That's what I want. And then Nyan comes in and says crossplay is what we should be getting, and he's absolutely right. It really stinks. I'm assuming they have to have, what, at least Sony's approval to do it? But from what we'd heard, it's a third-party dev who's going to have to do the work, since they don't have the in-house capability to do it. So who was talking yesterday about Elden Ring, or the other day, 2 days ago, about Elden Ring? I saw there was kind of a big trailer event released on that game. Looks pretty cool. The graphics and style of it look pretty neat. Might have been 5 Gems talking about it. We should set that up, Moist. We should just try to hook up and play some tanks. That would not be a bad idea. Okay, we are cap supporting Ochakov. We're not a sit at 15 kilometers to 20 kilometers Ochakov, like you see a lot of these ships get played. Can we help on this Benson?
Torpedoes, direct front.
We can, but... Okay, cool. The Benson's out. We're going to help grab this cap. We're capping early. Hopefully not going to get wasted. I got wasted in Yamato in my first game out in this yesterday. I think is when I played. Dev struck from full health. I've never had that happen to me in this ship. But it's pretty much bound to come at some point. Okay, were those the Benson torps? Okay, I'm sick of being spotted. The beauty is we have a radar range greater than our detection range. Oh, there we go. Gonna get you, lightning. Ah, neighbor did. That's okay. I'm gonna have to watch for torps coming from that smoke, so I'm gonna bow into the island, use it as cover. Signal to Baltimore for focus fire. Ugh. Hey, we bounced something, guys. I'm gonna be fine with hitting the island here. Oh, I probably shouldn't oversteer this because maybe they didn't have time to get torps off in my direction. Let's just let this rudder shift play out. My rudder's stuck in a not so bad place. I'll just circle the cap. Oh, I'm gonna hit the island. Shoot. Getting some fires. Oh no, I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna make it. I want to save my damage control party. Look at this. I love when you get a stuck rudder and it just works out great. It's clean living, baby. Clean living. Okay. I mean, we are long range spamming the Odin now, but we're doing it from inside of one of the caps, so I don't feel too bad about it. I mean, I really prefer to play this ship as a cap control, vision control ship. Not from the back line. And like most Soviet gunnery, it's as laser-ish as you're gonna get, which is why I think people do settle for playing it from the back. That, and you're pretty twisty and turny and hard to pen at distance. So I average pretty good damage scores and chip in a lot of other ways in this boat, like capping caps, spotting damage, kind of the whole package. Boats! Boats! Hannibal from the A-Team. I used to watch that show, that and the original SWAT. I could actually hum out the SWAT theme song. I used to love that. How are you, my friend? Hopefully you're having a good Friday night. I'm a little tired. I don't know how clearly I can speak at this point. It's probably going to be my last game. I have to jump in and do a crazy Ochakov game. Ochakov. Because this thing is just like... It's becoming one of my favorite ships, honestly. Odin really wants me. But he's having a hard time hitting me. If you have some decent kiting skills, a lot of battleships will just give up shooting at you in this boat, frankly, if there's something easier to shoot at. And another fire. Okay, we're gonna cycle back central. We hold here, probably are shielded vision-wise from the Massachusetts, but he's dead. And it might be a quit while you're ahead, behead. A-head night, because we're gonna be like 5-1. Got a late start, unfortunately, but the teams have actually been really, really good tonight. So I don't want to ruin it. Stream tanks, if I'm on. Well, I don't know if anyone would watch, and I don't know if anyone would watch me. Oh my gosh. Moist, I went on and played a couple games with the new update. And I took out a few of my favorite tanks and it was bad. It's been so long since I played. But that might be fun to do. You gonna be on or open tomorrow evening? Possibly? Yeah, I do. I do think the Belfast is better, Cleve. You're absolutely right about that. But I do like this boat. So we wound up with not as many ships on our side, but what we were able to do was help get pressure on those DDs in the middle, win that cap early, and they lost 3 DDs really fast. At least these two. These were the first 2 ships out, so the Lightning was not far behind. So when you lose 3 DDs like that, Even though, look, we have 2 at the bottom. It makes a big difference. Okay, if you're on and I have a chance to stream tomorrow, I will consider it. But I would have to get on tomorrow and like try to remember my commands. It's been so long. I used to be a very good tanks player too. I used to be a pretty dang good tanks player on PC and on console and in whatever they're calling it now. What are they calling it now? Is it like Modern Armor? Is there a new name for it? For World of Tanks console? I just had problems when it started veering into the whole everything was a hybrid mercenary tank. I lost it there, like the Banana Buster and stuff like that. I just couldn't hang with it anymore. I think my account is on EU, but no, you said you had an RU account, I thought. Cleve? Okay, so boats, let me catch up. So you ranked out, that's fantastic. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Monk was on Wednesday and he said he was at rank 2. So that's cool. So you're playing Ochakov in rank then. It's a good soloing boat. That's really good. Cleve gives me a lot of smack because I do think Ochakov, people think it's easy to play if you just backline spam with it, but it's tougher to play up close, not in the caps, usually as early as I was in the cap in that game, but around the caps. And just using your radar to scare destroyers out or eliminate them and or just maintain cap control, flank control. So I don't think it's the easiest ship for novice players, but I do think it's a way better ship than I thought it was going to be. And I like it a lot. I will admit, I like it a lot, but I still really like Belfast a lot too. Oh, boats, we were talking about that earlier. Yes, totally pumped for Georgia. Cody was on earlier. You've been wiped out. Pumped for North Carolina. The others, if one's in Oklahoma, I have an Oklahoma on PC. I mean, that's a middle tier dreadnought that's super slow. And it's like 20 kilometer max speed and a 40-second reload, but it's 10 nice guns at tier 5. So I've had some very meme-ish games in it where I've gotten Krakens and had amazing games but lost because you can't flex anywhere, and so it makes it kind of hard to carry in. And it's not maneuverable when you get ganged up on, but you can delete cruisers. It's really fun from that perspective. Do a legendary match before I go. All right, well, that'll end the evening on a low note. But because that's usually ends in not as much fun. But I could do one. What do you want to do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna play if we do count in on a legendary moist, and then I'll pick. But yes, very, very pumped. And that looks like it's going to be a different line split construction than the PC side. So I think it's cool that Legends will have its own. And some new ships. And Georgia and North Carolina just are 2 ships that I know I will like and want to play. So just those 2 alone, without the 2 kind of newish ships that I don't think exist on the PC side, to me is really, really cool. I think that's the most exciting line split announcement in quite a while. And I was anticipating Italian battleships first, just to be honest. So I think it's awesome news. And then, not too long from now, sometime in summer, we'll probably get the German CV, since the CV thing has not blown up Legends like it's making Reddit World of Warships PC people sad. Yeah, I don't think Nevada and Tennessee, neither one, I think, is on PC. So I was saying earlier, we on Tanks back in the day had some unique maps that were not on PC. And I think we had a few tanks that weren't on PC. So it's really cool that they're kind of giving Legends something unique for a little while at least. Garrus, worried about Legendary tier ship having fun at tier 6 so far. I'll be honest with you, tier 6 is my favorite tier far and away. Because tier 7, you're playing really up 2 tiers against Legendary, and you don't make a lot of credits at all, especially if you have no premium time. So tier 7, there's some fun boats there, but to me it's not the most fun tier. Okay, Moist, if you're going to do Kerr first, I'm going to do Alaska. I've not played Alaska a whole lot. Let's try Alaska. All right. I'll do 3, 2, 1 G on the YouTube side, okay? Let's give this a shot. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I think it's really cool boats, and you know, making maps is balanced. It can be difficult, but it wouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to come up with a unique map or two for Legends. But I'm really glad they're doing something at least that we'll have first. I'm sure if they release those ships on Legends, they'll make their way over to PC eventually. I think that's what happened with the tanks. I'm trying to remember what tanks were unique. I know we had unique maps, like the one with the lighthouse in the middle of Cliff, right? I think Cliff was I know Cliff was at first, I think, a Legend, or a console exclusive map. So yeah, cool stuff. I know some people have said, oh, I'm getting bored with Legends, the same thing over and over. I don't get bored with Legends or PC, honestly, that easily. Switching back and forth between the two gives me some unique and fun stuff to do between the two formats. Change of pace. And then on top of that, you know, you can always jump out and play a different game for a while if you want and then come back. So and just lots of new content. The game mode updates and introductions are kind of cool from time to time too. I think submarines, right, are being retested now, right? Cleve, did I see some folks are playing submarines? Like I think Notzer had a stream tag saying submarines are being tested again. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but they're talking about a convoy mode on PC, which I think would be the smartest way to put submarines into the game, is have a special game mode so you're playing as escort ships versus convoy or versus submarines. So hopefully they'll go that direction versus trying to throw the kitchen sink into standard battles, or random as they call them on PC. I think it's just a bit much. Okay, let's see. What map did you get, Moist? You got Greece? I'd rather be on Greece. I don't mind this map, but I don't like spawning middle in it. It's not where I want to spawn in Alaska. It's right in the middle, damn middle.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Okay. Going to do on the server once your test server downloads. Test server is still a different client, is it, on PC? They did a pretty cool update on PC late, not too far back, where you can use one client to shift between your games on different servers. So like I have an EU account and 2 North American accounts, and you can access them all from the same game client. Just using the WG launcher. But the test server, I think, like Cleve is saying, is still a completely separate download. can't really afford... Can I turn in? Yeah, if the Terp is... Terp's gonna go behind the island. Can turn in and get fire on the Edinburgh. That's a pretty good whack. Okay, let's get guns rotating. We're gonna head back, bow in towards B. Know where the DDs are. I need torpedoes. They have a tier 8 on PC called the Anchorage, and it's kind of like, it's a Buffalo with torpedoes. So it's like a tier 9, a version of the tier 9 US cruiser, but it has smoke and has torpedoes. It's not the world's easiest to play, but it's unique. Oh god, here comes the torpedoes. And there's a Yami, so I want to turn away anyway. I tend to play Alaska from my PC days with lots of AP. Not nearly as much HE as I see most players on Legends using. Okay, we're not going to hit the island. If you shoot the superstructure with this AP, you usually do pretty good damage, pretty consistent damage. If you get closer to ships, obviously you can go broadside and shoot even below the belt on the right ships. Ah. Getting like 2,000 per hit. Oh god, I don't want to show full broadside to the Yamato, so let's go dark for just a second here while we reposition. That Edinburgh must have bailed back behind the rock. Right here. There's Shimakaze. We might need to change to HE for that guy. Yeah, if you're saying in smoke, the Anchorage does have smoke. I earned that from the dockyard. It's got really cool Northwest camo scheme. Pacific Northwest camo scheme.
Problem solved, sir.
Come on, Shimakaze. Okay, he's not going to come out. He's in radar range. What do we have here? Shimakaze versus Shimakaze. Of course, he died.
The enemy is about to win.
Yeah, I just should have gone to bed. We're in trouble now. If we get spotted, we could counter the DD with radar. What's my base detection? I'm at 11.6 detectability. Game's not over, but it's going to be a little difficult given we have no caps. I find Alaska a lot less fun to play on Legends just because you go up against so many battleships all the time. It's a fun boat on PC. Just feel like it suffers a bit. Dang it. Wasting my radar. Should have waited until my detection shrunk down to my base range to activate that. I thought I could pick up that Shimakaze and he was almost dead. They've pushed way past A. What is the Yamato doing? Really? He reversed? Alright. I'll try to go bow into him. Oh, there's the Shimakaze. Okay. Kind of expecting to see him. Alright, he's out. GK, if you hold position and lure him forward, I can help you. Just hold. Just don't go too far forward. So we should be able to pen a Yami from 7 kilometers, right? Maybe need to shoot the cheek.
The enemy is about to win.
There we go. Better damage up there. What are these guys doing? They look like 2 bots. Good salvo. Of course, he can waste me if he wants to, but he's focused on the other battleship. Oh crap, there's another battleship coming though. I've got a kite. Hey, we got him! Oh no, the Kurfürst is just gonna waste me? Or is he gonna focus on the battleship too? Oh, they want to kill each other. Scott. Oh, we never even capped this cap. Well, we'll go bow into the Kurfürst if necessary. Aim at the superstructure. Hopefully we grab the cap. Oh my god, we got hit by a secondary shell. Come on, Kurfürst. Our Kurfürst. Pathetic, dude.
Problem solved, sir.
I am gonna go out of the cap. Damn it. My buddy's dead. We didn't get the cap. Not a terrible damage total. You should be getting Conqueror in 2 days, Moist. That's awesome. I'm way behind you. Way, way behind you. Okay, what are these cruisers that are left? Torpedo cruisers? Yeah, Eddie and Amalfi both. Our support is way the hell up there. That's what I'm talking about. That's not how you play the Ochakov. Okay, where is this dude? Oh, we can't pen the stupid Edinburgh's armor in Legends, right? Do I have to go superstructure? He has that insane bow, but he's gonna show me broadside so he can launch torpedoes at me? Are you kidding me? Why do that? Or just to try to get a full salvo off. Hello.
The ship is on fire.
Oh crap. Sea mines! I didn't spot him around the corner. I was... Probably should have used my radar. Damn, guys, that's a high... Oh, shoot. No, I 140,000 was not legendary. I don't think I probably got the beast mode goal right. Probably was like something higher than 140. Legendary tier. This is like exactly how not to play Ochakov. Basically what I was saying earlier. Sitting at max range and just spamming from out here. I mean, I was getting completely focused down, so why isn't he in closer where he could actually help? Against thin-skinned cruisers, he could have potentially taken out one, if not two of those guys while they were focused on me. And he has 12-kilometer radar. He could have lit up the Edinburgh so I could have finished him. Or revealed that the Amalfi was there. So, just exactly how not to play Ochakov. Sorry, not meaning to call it out, not gonna name and shame, but I don't think the average player knows how to play Ochakov properly. Where's he going? What's the point? See what happens. There's only a minute and 44 left. How much life was left in this damn dude? I hit him once and when he smoked up. Yeah, I mean, neither of these guys have any health. Oh, the Amalfi does. Oh well. Dude, did I get it? Or no, that's just a steal. Maybe I did. I have to see. Seems like I got the hard mode goal. So it was only 140,000 in any ship. Well, that actually turned out being lucrative. Well, thanks, Moist. You convinced me. But dang, it's too bad we couldn't pull that off as a team. Too bad. If our curve first had helped me take out their curve first a little sooner, if he lives and he has a chance to take out one or two of those cruisers central, I think we had a good chance of stealing that thing. We just didn't get a lot of help from our Ochakov at the end. And wow, a whopping 61,000 credits. Huh. I mean, that's the other reason I just don't really enjoy playing Legendary tier all that much. It's just, there's just not a lot of rewards to reap. And this is the premium ship with premium time, with a good game. We lost, obviously. We didn't get the kicker from the first win bonus, or winning, but still. Just pretty anemic. But that will put in the books as my best Alaska game. I know that for sure. So at least we finished with a nice boost to our amount of renown. So really quick just to scan that. Where does that put us? What did that get us? Maybe next stream, Nyan, if you're still around, we'll open crates. We'll just do a crate opening. So milestone 86. Nope, we got some camos. Maybe we should just have a poll too about a premium ship to buy with free XP with global. Hey, winter big crate and a French commander crate coming up. Because if you guys see that, I am at 1.523 million free XP, so I can technically buy 2 ships. I didn't want to buy one now and then be really bummed if there wasn't one that I liked more that kind of comes into the rotation, so to speak. So now that I can buy 2 for 750k each, I'm leaning towards buying the Eugen. Though some of you guys have said, maybe it was Cleve, that she was getting a bit power crept, but I'm tempted Tempted anyway. And service record wise, lost the last game, but 1, 2, 5 and 2. We'll take it. Not too bad. We made a lot of line progress in one night. We've had some horrid nights lately team-wise, so starting out with 4 straight wins, 5 out of 6 was pretty damn awesome. Even though we lost the last one, we're not trying to grind Alaska. We're just playing it. And it got us a nice renown boost. So, hey, thank you to the crew, Cleve mainly, for coming in and announcing that awesome news. That was a great surprise. I didn't have a chance to watch that stream, did not see that video, so super excited about the Battleship line split. That's awesome. Hey, Free Time, thank you for the sub on YouTube and for the follow on Twitch. Very much appreciated. We have a Discord where people hang out and do a lot of posting of, not crap posting, just pretty damn civil and fun discussion, and reminisce about the history of the ships and talk about the stuff coming out. I post over the news to different pages in my Discord from the World of Warships PC and the Legend side of the game, so it's kind of a one-stop shop if you're looking for news. You don't want to go running around different places. But totally thank you for the follows and for the sub. I really, really appreciate it. And to the rest of you, we'll have some hopefully exciting stuff to talk about the next time we get on. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to do what Moy said and do a tank stream tomorrow, but I'm not sure I'm going to be on. And again, I don't want to embarrass myself, but it could be, let's relearn World of Tanks, because it's been that long. I have some 3 mark tanks, some 3 mark of excellence tanks, but I don't deserve to be driving those around right now. But anyway, hey, that was fun tonight. Thanks for the awesome news, the good games, and really appreciate all of you guys joining. And we'll see you next time. I am VannKraken, and I am out.